All right, everyone, we're going to wrap up with head coach Oscar Pareja. Oscar, first of all, congratulations. 5 seasons for you, 5 straight playoffs. To also clinch tonight against your former team. I'm sure you're feeling pretty good right now. Just go through the emotions that you're having, knowing that you're going into postseason, but also doing it with a dominating win against Dallas tonight.
Well, thank you, Jackie. Um, we're so excited, and we have a lot of gratitude with the club, with the fans that has supported us this year. And one more time, we qualified for the playoffs. As a credit for that group of players that had a big heart and a big love for the club too, and a lot of passion for what they do. So I'm very happy. It's a special night today. Coming here to Dallas in a very difficult city to play against, and we won, scored 3 goals. I thought we played an excellent 75 minutes, and the reaction of Dallas in the last part was very good as well. Complicated game, but we finally clinched, and that was the first objective, and we're happy.
We're going to open things up with Michael Citro.
Oscar, congratulations on making the playoffs again and the victory tonight. That's Orlando's first road victory in Dallas, so you get to go and beat your old team. You had a very good game plan coming out, and the team did a good job of implementing it in the first half. You guys had more than 60% of the possession. What was the idea coming in? This is not what we're used to seeing from Orlando on the road. Usually, it's more reactive and more counterattacking than it was tonight.
Well, I thought it was a clear idea that we had with the players during the week after our game in Columbus, that we wanted to have more domination of the ball and more compromise and trying to look for the spaces with personality. That was our compromise with the players, and I think that is what I saw on the pitch. I saw them moving everywhere and providing support to their teammates when they have the ball. Our line of passing was very correct, the occupation of the spaces as well. So we had a very complete half. In the second half, we have periods where we showed the same, and we could probably score the 4 goal. But at the end, we started defending low. We lost control of the ball, and Dallas pushed, sent numbers, and complicate those last 15 minutes. Credit to them too. I thought that they did a good job in that part. But once again, we're happy. The game plan worked, and the boys clinched it. And congratulations to everybody who's involved in our club and the fans.
We're going to go to Mike Gramajo.
Thank you, Jackie. Profe, congratulations on the victory tonight and making the playoffs for a 5th consecutive year. I wanted to ask you, obviously, you guys started the season pretty slow, and then all of a sudden this summer, things just turned around in all aspects. The team started scoring, started dominating the games, controlling the games. I'm just kind of curious, what were you where in this season were you able to kind of tell your players, or in a way kind of inspire your players to kind of turn things around to basically put you guys where you're at today? Was there an exact moment sometime this year where you and your players just basically got together and basically were able to turn things around?
Right. Yeah, I will remark 2 things. The first one is that, and I know it's not natural that we forgot, but in the first semester we had a lot of challenges completing the lineups just due to absences in the Copa America and the Eurocopa and the qualifications for the World Cup, the calls ups, and we have a few players that are very important for us right now that were in that period of adaptation. I recognize too that I was looking for the best formation, and sometimes that probably didn't help us. But all those things made us not to get the best of the results, despite that we really play well many of those games that we didn't win. But now we have found the cohesiveness and the connections again. I think the endurance that the boys had during the year is for us an honor to see. I think the heart that they put for this club is great, and they have transformed again the season. So we haven't done yet. We still have a journey to navigate. The boys are in a good mentality. Today we're going to celebrate that the team qualify one more time, and then try to qualify in the best position in the standings. That will be the next objective.
We'll go over to Austin.
Oscar, 5 years now with you at the helm, 5 years clinching playoffs. Players have come and gone, a lot of mainstays. We just talking to Rodrigo, he's been here since the very beginning. But from your perspective, what has been a consistent for you as a coach that has helped you make playoffs every year that you have been here?
Working with the responsibility and the respect that we have for our fans and the club, all the people who works around us, they inspire us to push. And the results when you do all those things normally are good. The other part is that we were a team who overcome a lot of difficulties, and probably that's one of the things that we install in this period. We don't give up, we push, and at this moment Orlando City is that one, that culture that represent our city and that represent our culture.
We're gonna go back to Michael.
Oscar, it's a good problem to have, but what's it like for you with having Ramiro in form, having Duncan playing well lately, and Luis Muriel? They're really making it difficult for you to make your lineup sheet out every game. I mean, what is it like for you as a coach to have kind of everybody sort of clicking at the same time?
I think it's the best that we can have at this moment, is that the boys are performing well, that we have those options in the line, that the boys that are starting are doing a great job and they're competing among themselves. Nothing but good news is for the coach, knowing that you have those many players that can start it and can be taking care of the team. So they know that I'm very transparent and responsible for the decisions in this club. The people who work, the people who is responsible, the people who runs and work well normally play, and they have the responsibility to perform. That makes us all better. That definitely just makes us all better. But everybody grows.
We'll go back to Mike.
Oscar, I'm kind of curious. Obviously, there's 3 regular season games left to the season. Yes, the team has made the playoffs. What? How do you kind of keep your players focused right now for these last 3 games? And obviously, to make sure, obviously, not to get too distracted. You made the playoffs, but to finish the regular season in good form to go into the playoffs.
At this point, we achieve, and we already got this qualification for the playoffs. The boys were talking inside the locker room that tomorrow we will be thinking on sustaining that position in the 4th. The next game is Wednesday. We have to refocus and try to win at home. We still have 3 games that are not an easy games, and we want to add the most points we can and qualify the highest position we can. So I would say that it's like we have done in this journey during this year. It's just one game at a time. Now we're happy. We have to enjoy that achievement, but tomorrow surely we'll be focused on just thinking on Philadelphia.